It's that time of the month again. No, not periods. I'm talking about favorites. I'm going to talk about everything I was loving in June. Do not ask me why. Just don't mind me, just adjusting. Sitting at an angle, but here we go. I'm going to start with the only beauty product that I have on my favorites, and that is this perfume. This is Versace Dylan Purple. I first smelled this. I got one of those like sets that have like the different sample scents and from Sephora, and you can get like the voucher to get the free bigger size of it. And this I got a couple years ago, and I fell in love with it. And believe me, it was really hard to choose just one from this set because it was a really good set. But this one won out all of them, and I just love how light and fresh and semi-floral it is. And it was like the perfect like end of spring, beginning of summer scent, and I wore it all month and I love it. And I'll put the notes up so you can see them, but because I'm horrible at describing scents, as you can tell, because I just gave you my profile of it, but I just love it. And look at the bottle. I mean, the bottle is beautiful. Anyways, the rest of the list is basically just entertainment items, and I thought I would just start with one of my favorite books I read this month. The one book that I really enjoyed, and it was my first sports romance, and I'm actually really glad that it was an indie author's sports romance, because I've been wanting to read like the more traditionally published sports romances, but I'm like, everyone and their mom talks about them, and I don't like trends. I don't like going with the trends. I usually wait many years before I read like the most popular books. But back to the book. It is Blindsided by You by Caroline Corvin. It is a rugby romance, and I think that I found my new obsession, sports romance books, because nobody writes a rugby romance. All the romances out there, from what I can tell, are either like basketball, baseball, hockey. Lots of hockey romances out there. Lots of them. Don't get me wrong, I love a good hockey game. I love hockey. I grew up in the state of hockey, Minnesota. So I've been a hockey fan since I was a child. But does every sports romance have to be a hockey romance? No, I don't think so. So this was a refreshing take on a sports romance, and it takes place in Scotland, which I'm also obsessed with, and that's one of the items on this June favorite list. I really enjoyed it. I could kind of relate to the female main character because she lost a parent. I have lost a parent. And it's tough coming back from that. So before I start crying on the internet, I'm going to stop talking about this book, and you can go see my review either on the blog or it's probably on the grid somewhere. Since I was talking about Scotland, I should mention that I have found myself on Scotland TikTok, and I am the happiest girl because of it. I was scrolling one day, and I don't know how it happened, probably because I've been watching a lot of like Outlander stuff, so then it shows me like Scotland stuff on my FYP, and I've liked every single video. I love it. I love seeing the like what to do in Scotland. I love seeing the atmosphere of Scotland. I love seeing the Highlands of Scotland. I love seeing it all. And I hope it never leaves my FYP. I had one song favorite, which I don't usually put music in my favorites videos slash favorites posts because I don't know why. Music is a big part of my life. I really love it. And every time I read something about like being an Aquarius or being an Aquarian, they always say something about quirky sense of like music sense. We love all kinds of music. Anyways, so the one song that I had on repeat pretty much from the middle of June till now, I guess, is Love Again by Dua Lipa. And this is only because I did a rewatch of The Summer I Turned Pretty because, the new season's coming out. I'm really excited about it. And the last episode of the second season, that song is playing when Belly is playing volleyball. I hope that's not it's not really a spoiler. Don't worry about it. And I just love Dua Lipa in general. She is a beautiful, beautiful woman. She's also a fantastic musician and singer, and I love her music, and I'm obsessed with her. And that song is just my like get hype song at the moment.